If your wash day is taking 3 hours and your hair is still not cooperating, stay with me. This is the routine that finally fixed mine. Okay, so here's where we're starting. It's been about 2 weeks since my last wash. My hair is dry and honestly kind of thirsty. My main goal today is moisture. So every product I pick is going to be working towards that. Prior to starting the wash day, I already did some light detangling, so you can see that I sectioned my hair into smaller pieces. During this process, I just loosely with my fingers separated my hair into smaller sizes and then removed any strands of hair that might have shed over the course of the weeks. This is important so I don't have lots of tangles when it's time for me to start washing my hair. And then now I'm proceeding to saturating my hair a lot with water. Remember, the goal of this wash day is to get as much moisture as possible into my hair. So the first step when it comes to moisturizing is lots of water. While the water runs through my hair, one thing I also try to do here is to lightly remove any strands of hair I might have missed. You see me doing that. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Exactly this one. So I continue doing this for a couple of minutes, especially when I feel like my hair is well saturated enough with water. There are no dry strands of hair here and there, because when I do this, it's easier for the shampoo to actually walk through my hair, my scalp, versus when the hair is just dry. So this is a pro tip for me, number 1 tip for me. So make sure your hair is well saturated with water. Once done, I start to get my hair ready for the cleansing, so using a shampoo. I have a personal rule, which is cleanse in 2 parts and condition in 4 parts. And that is because I have a lot of hair, so it's easier for me to manage to wash my hair in 2 parts, like I'm doing right now, putting them into 2 separate parts. Now we're cleansing. I'm using the Red King cleansing cream. I use this as a clarifying shampoo because it's been a while since I washed my hair and I have a lot of build up on my scalp. It does a very good job at lifting off all of whatever dirt I have in there. And personally, I use it just one time. I don't reapply it several times, even after rinsing. So I use it once, and then it does a good job at removing whatever build up. However, I always need to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo whenever I use this product. One thing I also try to do here is some very light detangling again. So I leverage the fact that I have that slip of the shampoo in my hair and just gently, work my way with my fingers down my hair and separate gently. And again, if there's any strands of hair that I might have missed, I take them out again during this process. Once done, I proceed to rinse off the shampoo out of my hair. I try to do this very well because I don't want any leftover clarifying shampoo left on my hair. So I take some time and make sure my hair is well rinsed on this step. Once rinsed, I go ahead to apply the ORS invigorating shampoo. This is going to act as my moisturizing shampoo for today. So just like I did for the clarifying shampoo, I would also rub this in between my palms and then apply it to my scalp. I don't need a lot of this anymore because the clarifying shampoo has done a good job of getting rid of most of the buildup that I have on my scalp. So you will see that it lathers pretty easily. My hair is really getting good dose of moisture at this point. Same way, I like to focus on my scalp, right, and then once I rinse off, allow the shampoo to clean the rest of my hair. For me, water running through my hair is a good opportunity to separate my curls, do some mild detangling as well. During this process, I try to take advantage of the fact that the water also provides some good sleep. And by the time I do all of this, when it comes to conditioning, it's a bit easier. I don't have to do lots of work to then try to do more detangling at that process. So I'll do the same steps on the other half of my hair. Clarify first and then use a moisturizing shampoo afterwards. Next is deep conditioning. This is the step I never skip. I'm going to be applying my conditioner in 4 sections in total. So this way every strand of mine is coated, and then of course I get the maximum benefit of the product. This particular conditioner is not my everyday conditioner. I noticed that my hair was really dry beyond normal. It could be the weather or something. So I prefer to use this particular conditioner, one-offs. Whenever I notice my hair is really dry, it's really, it just needs some extra care. That is when I use this. It's not my everyday conditioner. It is easier for me as well to detangle in smaller sections, which is why you find me splitting, 1/4 of my hair into smaller, should I say, sections. So I start from the tips and then work my way towards the root of my hair. I prefer to rub the conditioner in between my palms so it forms like a ladder. I realize that it works, I'm able to get the products properly into my hair whenever I do it this way. Most people have said, oh, try the detangling brush, and I've tried all those things. They do not work. This is my holy grail rather. It has worked for me for at least over what now? It's been so long I've been natural, but it worked for me over the years. My white comb, the regular brown one that many of us grew up with, it just works for me. So once I'm done with one side, I put it into this twist that you have here, and I'll just go ahead and repeat the same process for all the other quarters that I still have left. Once done, I go ahead to rinse out the conditioner. To be honest, I followed the instructions on the label. I believe I left this on for about 2 to 5 minutes max, right? I don't try to go beyond. I don't sleep with my conditioner in my hair overnight. I don't do that. I just follow the instructions and then move on to the next steps and rinse it out. This has to be done thoroughly. I don't take any chances. I don't want any bit of conditioner left in my hair, so I rinse it out very thoroughly. So once done, while the water is still running, I'll just put the first quarter into this big chunk. I like to do it when the water is running because it gives that sleep and just makes the braiding process easier. And I braid just very lightly because I want to keep my hair at least a bit stretched, especially when it's time for me to then do some moisturizing once I come out of the shower. So I'll do this for all the sections, rinse and then put the hair or the section into a braid. And this is what the result looks like once I'm done. So this way my hair is stretched while I continue to do other morning activities, and then very soon I'll show you also how I moisturize my hair. So now I'm out of the shower and I'll just continue with the moisturizing process and conclude my wash day. If you have any questions so far, please leave them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. So now I'm going to take out each of the braids one after the other. So I'll take one out, moisturize it, move on to the next, and then continue that way for all 4 of them. I'll start with the leave-in conditioner. I'll take some, rub it in between my palms, and then apply it to my hair. Sometimes you would find me even sectioning the hair into smaller sections. I just want every strand to be well coated with this leave-in cream. Next, I apply the 100% pure Moroccan oil on top of that leave-in cream. I love how this just melts into my hair, giving it that smooth finish that I really like. Once done, I'll go ahead and put that section into like a braid and then repeat the same step across every other part of my hair. So apply the leave-in cream, then apply the Moroccan oil on top of it. Once done, I put the braids into this simple bun. So this way my hair is stretched. If I want, I can take it out and make braid out or twist out. If I prefer to do any other kind of styles, it's just easy to do once the hair is set this way. And that's all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions or comment down below. Thank you.